The Book of Proverbs, The Folly of the Fool. Introduction. 1. The goal of Proverbs is to impart wisdom. A. To know wisdom and instruction. Proverbs 1:1 and 2. B. To receive the instruction of wisdom. Proverbs 1:3. 2. One way to learn about something is to consider its opposite. A. Want to understand what wisdom is? Then know what is folly. B. Want to be wise? Then don't be a fool. In studying the wisdom of Proverbs, then we learn much about the folly of the fool. Exactly what is a fool? The fool defined. 1. Evil. It appears primarily in wisdom literature. 2. An objective meaning foolish in the sense of one who hates wisdom and walks in folly, despising wisdom and morality. A fool thus despises wisdom and walks in folly. B. Defined further. 1. The word is used in Scripture with respect to moral more than intellectual deficiencies. 2. The fool is not so much lacking in mental powers as one who misuses them. 3. In Scripture, the fool is the person who casts off the fear of God and thinks and acts as if he could safely disregard the internal principles of God's righteousness. A fool thus chooses to disregard God and his wisdom. The fool described. A. One who trusts in himself. 1. In his own eyes he can do no wrong. Proverbs 12:15. 2. Foolishly he trusts in his own heart. Proverbs 28:26. Conversely, we should trust in the Lord, not lean on our own understanding. Proverbs 3:5 and 6. B. One who is deaf to instruction. 1. Fools despise wisdom and instruction. Proverbs 1:7. 2. Even the instruction from one's father. Proverbs 15:5. 3. The fools die for lack of wisdom. Proverbs 10:21. 4. A fool cares only to tell others what he knows. Proverbs 18:2. 5. For a fool thinks he knows everything. Proverbs 18:13. 6. What fools know is soon known by all. Proverbs 14:33. 7. Their foolishness becomes apparent to all. Proverbs 12:23 and 13:16. Therefore, we waste energy in trying to share wisdom with a fool. Proverbs 23:9. C. One who cannot be disciplined. 1. Fools are destined for much punishment. Proverbs 19:29 and 26:3. 2. Yet they are unlikely to learn from attempts to correct them. Proverbs 17:10. 3. Such hatred of correction is the height of folly. Proverbs 12:1. Trying to correct a fool is folly within itself. Proverbs 16:22. D. One who is impulsive. 1. A fool is one who vents all his feelings. Proverbs 29:11. 2. His wrath is soon known. Proverbs 12:16. His impulsiveness makes his folly worse. Proverbs 14:29. E. One who commits evil. 1. Evil is like a sport to a fool. Proverbs 10:23. 2. They even make fun of sin. Proverbs 14:9. Thus, it is difficult to get fools to depart from sin. Proverbs 14:16. F. One who is virtually unchangeable. 1. Despite the most extreme efforts to rehabilitate him. Proverbs 27:22. 2. Because he considers it an abomination to depart from evil. Proverbs 13:19. Truly, a fool is like a dog who returns to his own vomit. Proverbs 26:11. Conclusion. In summary, then a fool is a person who A. Trusts in himself, B. Is deaf to instruction, C. Cannot be disciplined, D is impulsive, E commits evil, F is virtually unchangeable. 2. Reinforcing these qualities of a fool, A. Let's now read Proverbs 26, 1 through 12. B. Where we find several observations about fools and their folly. Hopefully, such observations and warnings about the folly of a fool will encourage us to choose an alternative path in life, especially when we consider the final contrast between the wise and the fools. The wise shall inherit glory, but shame shall be the legacy of fools. Proverbs 3:35. What shall we inherit? What shall be our legacy? It depends on our willingness to listen to God. This ends our study on the folly of the fool.